check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. All the way down to the 24-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to get it out of your own territory.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The Cavaliers are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. On the stop.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lined up in the gun, third down, Eli Holstein. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. Running to the left. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, SMU. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was... And the Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Running it to the right. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Complete. Got room at the 35. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Tells to run, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Down he goes. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's Holstein to throw. Look out! Turns it loose. He's got it on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Sets his feet. It's Holstein. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll ride him again. Good, strong tackle.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop in a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Makes a grab and room to run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Holstein. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. 2nd and goal and 3rd and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Rush is on. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Throwing, Holstein. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Swapped immediately.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make...
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Right at the line. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Jennings. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the right. Hits the open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Going to throw it deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Left side is Smith, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And wants to throw. It's Jennings. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Complete on the comeback. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. The give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Third and short now from their own 48. Plows his way ahead. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Just smothered on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Eli Holstein to throw. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Out wide right, it's Flores. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Martin. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Burrowing for yardage. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Holstein to throw. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. Handoff from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run, nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the 1st down.
The Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Left side is Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Stepping to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. That would be a devastating blow to their running attack if he can't shake this off. We'll check on his status as soon as we can. Third and long coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Right side, it's Knight. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going for the big play. Upstairs to make the catch. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, SMU! They move on top here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Incomplete on the two-point try. They tried to push this lead. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. Holstein. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Gibson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown Mustangs. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
And this is exactly how you close out games, David. Defense gets the stop, they force the punt, and this guy can change the game. If you can make the first guy miss, good things happen. That's exactly what happened there. They're now blowing this game open late.
Blowing it open, making the big play. He secures the catch first, job number one, right? And then just seeing the vision of where to go, how to follow your blocker, stay away from the other color jersey, make the big play, and add to their lead.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Play fake, Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Cox. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Out wide left, it's Flores. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Right side, it's Gibson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Virginia will call its first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Rolling, Holstein. Left side is Flores. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia!
And this is obviously a no-brainer. Great job by the offense, great execution. Inside of 2 minutes, you got to go for 2. You got to dial up this play, try to tie this football game up. What's your favorite two-point play? Dial it up, and let's tie this game up.
Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Mustangs enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Could be enough. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense, and because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Eli Holstein to throw. They're all over him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense